welcome to this week's Friday Food Fix. I have a special guest with me here today. This is my daughter Maddie, and she's joining me today to make some banana nut muffins. You want to say hi? Hi. So, usually when I'm in the kitchen making my make-ahead meals, the kiddos know not to come in and bother me because it takes a lot longer having help when I'm doing those 5 meals all at once. So what I like to do is set aside some time on Sunday and make a meal with them, or a breakfast or a dessert, some special recipe with them. So Maddie's joining me today. This week that she's been home from school for the holidays, we've done some cookies already, and today we're making some muffins for breakfast. So to get started on our banana nut muffin recipe, so far I have 2 bananas in here. They were the overripe kind that we didn't get around to eating. They had turned brown, and they are perfect for this recipe. So far Maddie has mashed up the bananas for me, and she has also filled our muffin tin with some cute little snowman cupcake holders. You can also just grease the cupcake pan and pull the muffins out that way. I like to put them in the little liners just because they're cuter that way. So we are going to add some ingredients to the bananas. Are you ready? All right. Stand on up here, and the first thing that we are going to add is a stick of butter that we melted in the microwave. So just take your stick of butter, put it in a bowl, put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and it will be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in with our bananas there. Perfect. Go ahead and stir that around with your spoon, that's fine. Perfect. While you're stirring, I'm going to add 1 egg.
Oh no.
Make sure you break up the yolk. Perfect. She went right into the yolk with her spoon there and mix it all around.
I did it before you said it.
I know you did it before I even told you to. You are an expert cook. Great job. Next, we are going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Can you hold that spoon up for me and I'll pour it right in there? Hold the spoon straight so I can pour it in. Perfect. Here it comes. Okay, put that in there. Great. And we are also, it does smell good, the vanilla smells good. We are also going to add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Can you do the same thing for me? Hold up the spoon. Perfect. Here it comes. I missed that time. There we go. Pour that in and mix it around. A little bit more or a little bit less is not going to hurt anything. I missed a little bit off of her spoon there. Next, we are adding in some sugar, and we need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I'm going to fill my half cup here. All right, Maddie, go ahead and dump that in. That's a half cup. And now we're going to fill that halfway again to get another 1/4. And pour that in.
When
Yes.
is this going to be ready?
It has to bake when we are done here, and then it will be all ready for you to eat. Go ahead and stir that around.
When will it be done though?
It takes about 20 minutes in the oven, and then it'll be done.
Mom,
What?
I don't like too much sugar.
Oh, don't you like too much sugar? That's not too much sugar. It'll be okay.
Because it gets too much in my throat and it doesn't taste that good.
Oh, okay. All right. Hopefully these will taste good. All right, let's add our flour. We need 1.5 cups of flour. So I'm doing 3 half cups. Here comes number 1. Do you want to pour it in or should I? You? Okay. 1, 2. Perfect. And 3. Good. While you're stirring, I'm going to go turn the oven on to 350 degrees so it's ready when we are ready to pop these in.
Mom, it's too floury.
Okay, stir it around and the flour will get mixed in. And the last thing we need Oh, two more things. We need some baking soda. We're going to put a teaspoon and a half of baking soda in. I see you're getting yourself all floury.
Get something.
You're good for now. We're good right now. Next time you can do that. Let's add in our last few things. We just need some baking soda and some milk. All right, let's get our baking soda here. You're good. A teaspoon and a half. Can you put our teaspoon in? Put that in. Good. And another half. Stick that right in there. Perfect. And keep stirring. And then we need some milk. We need a 1/4 cup of milk. It's still in there. And a 1/4 cup of milk is going to be our last ingredient, just to loosen it up a little bit. So now everything is in our mixture, and these are banana nut muffins, but Miss Maddy does not like nuts in her muffins. She doesn't like having to chew them. So we're going to make half of it without the nuts, and then the other half with the nuts because her brother and I and her dad all like the nuts in them. So we are going to do half and half. If you have a nut allergy in your family, you can definitely just leave the walnuts out of this. All right, and then we're going to start scooping. So we are going to do 6 of just the banana, and then 6 of the banana and walnut. Perfect. Yep, we're going to start scooping it in here. Let me just make sure the bottom is all mixed in. We don't want any clumps of flour or sugar. So make sure you mix it well so that everything is evenly incorporated. All right, and we're just gonna start spooning it in. We're going to fill these almost to the top and evenly divide up the batter among all 12 of our cupcake liners. I like to put 2 big scoops in each one first, and then I come back and see which ones could use a little bit more if I have extra at the end. That way I don't have any completely empty if I overfill them to start. That's 3 without the nuts. Here comes 4. These make a perfect breakfast in the morning when you get up. You can eat one of these, or for a snack, the kids like to eat them as well. And 1 more without the nuts. Perfect. And now I'm just going to add about
6.
You're right, you have 6 to eat, and we're going to do 6 with the nuts. You're right. We're going to add about a ½ cup of walnuts to this. I'm just going to smash them up a tiny bit so we don't have huge pieces in here. And we're just going to mix those around. Alright, we're going to fill up the rest with our banana nut mixture. And then we're going to pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out from the center clean. That'll tell us that they are ready to go and ready to eat. And then we just have to let them cool a little bit, right? We don't want to burn our mouth. Let them cool a little bit before we eat them. Whoops. I know, making a mess, huh? We lost a nut. There we go. Let's do these last few. And then we're ready to put them in.
So these half for mine.
Yes, those half are yours and the other half are for everybody else. Because you really like these, don't you?
What are they?
The banana muffins for you. You like banana muffins?
I don't remember them.
You don't remember them? Oh, well.
That one might be a little bit too.
You think that one's too full? Okay. We'll just put the last little bit on top of these, and then they will be ready to go in the oven. You think Jameson's gonna like these? Her brother likes them too. All right.
Your hands are dirty.
I know. I just got them all messy, didn't I?
I know.
Nope, yours are clean. You did a good job staying clean, although your pants have a little bit of flour on them.
Yeah, because don't.
Yes. All right, we are just going to pop the muffins in the oven, and we will be back to show you what they look like as soon as they are done. All right, so the muffins just baked for 20 minutes and we just took them out. This is what they should look like. They got nice and puffy up on top and golden brown on the top as well. Maddie is ready to have her snack. This is the one you want, just the banana? All right, let's put that on your plate. If you want to peel it, you can take a bite. And if you want the recipe for these and you're watching in the Make Ahead Meal Masters Facebook group, it's going to be emailed to you shortly. If you're not a member of the Facebook group yet and you're watching on Instagram, head up to the link in my bio and click through to join the group. If you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, I put the link to the group in the description for the video. Click over and join. How is it? Delicious?
I took 2.
You took 2 bites? Perfect.
See.
Maddie says that they are really good, so make sure you try this recipe. I will see you over in the Facebook group and next week for another Friday food fix. Bye.
I remember.